Okay, now, shit. Now, you see, the bird, you know, the bitch got into him, and he took it down. But let me just explain something to y'all, because I know a lot of you are going to hop onto this little thing, and you just want to probably go to jail for it. But anyway, so as you can see right here, when he took it down, you know, the bitch can, you know, stick by his assertions. And he had a live, and it said he filed a petition for preliminary relief against one clown and one, I guess, someone else. We're not going to assume what he meant there. So, this is what we're going to say, right? Every time he does something like this, he digs himself deeper, right? So, now, with that video, now, you see, when he did that, we can now respond to it. You see, he gave us an excuse of why we're going to start contacting people, right? So, now what we're going to have to do is, we're going to contact the deputy court executive in Colorado. We're going to contact the specialist. Every email, as you see here in the Colorado, the judicial branch, we're going to send up all the emails, CC to them, and let them know to talk to the judges. Then we're going to present to them everything that he's been doing in regards to calling a hospital, putting them on high alert, misidentifying, how he was questioned by the detectives, how he's misrepresenting people, and we're going to show the video of how he just blasted all their information, all their private information, and that's what he did. And at the end, all that is because we call CPS on him because he was neglectful and how their environment was not safeguarded. So, but see, now it's going to be on record. Now all of them is going to know about it. You see what I'm saying? And on top of that, we're going to attach, you know, when he fucked with the police and all that. So what he did was, it's like self-mutilating. I mean, so if all of you signed up for that and you submitted your name, you are the most stupidest motherfuckers in the world. He is fighting against someone that's using what he does publicly with the public. It's like We the People Time War is going to hold an injunction of relief because auditors are out there filming people. And what is the auditors going to say? Well, I have the right to do it. It's public. I have the right to film. I have the right to tell the cop to go fuck themselves. I have freedom of speech. Everyone has freedom of speech. So if you put something out there and it's public, you can share it. So he will have to first prove imminent danger, imminent injury. Injury could be physical and can also be emotional, hurt feelings, right? But it has to be severe. So we are going to be interested in what he submitted. But before that, before we even find that out, we're going to submit and send a letter. We're going to read it to y'all. We always do. And that's what's going to happen with Liberty Bird. And then anyone that went with him and lied, you may be in trouble also.
The defendant must be the person who made the statement. However, there is an exception known as the repeater rule. If someone repeats a defamatory statement, the repeater is also liable for defamation. For example, suppose that stranger overhears the conversation accusing the plaintiff of murder. Stranger then sends an email quoting what was said. Stranger is then liable for defamation because he is a repeater.
So as you can see, it's escalating. You see how things are escalating? The sheriff, then now the detectives are visiting him, and things are escalating. And you know what's going to happen sooner or later, right? Because he cannot accept loss. And he's the type of person that if he's going to lose, everyone's going to lose. You know, like that. If I'm going to go down, everybody's going down. But the thing about it is he is the only one that's going to go down. Because in each step of the way, when he spoke to the sheriff, we're still here. When he contacted YouTube, the channels are still up. No strikes given. Spoke to the detectives, nothing done, nothing contacted. Now he's going to go to the court system, and what is he going to tell the court? That the cops and everybody ignore him? I mean, think before you start to do these stupid things. And remember, every time you do something like this, we react by sending them all of the information and telling them what's going on. So, even if you did not do that, you see what I'm saying? Let's say he did not really do that, but we don't know that. But now you see he put himself in a situation, not everybody in the court system is going to know about him. You see? Especially with calling a hospital and putting them on high alert about people going to come and abduct kids in Massachusetts. That is what he did. He extrapolated his own stupidity, his own conspiracy theory with no facts. He even said it himself right here.
But I gotta say, this is a great comment. The cops pulled him in and he's butthurt. Did they? Did the cops pull me in? Did I get a, you know what? I got a strong talk from detectives this week. They said, you know, unfortunately, Mr. Thayer, we can't convict you or even charge you with any type of criminal behavior because you've done nothing illegal. However, we find it kind of inappropriate and immoral that you haven't at least validated the information that you've taken in before, making claims towards certain people. And you know what? That's valid. So, we'll just avoid that altogether. We find it kind of inappropriate and immoral that you haven't at least validated the information that you've taken in before, making claims towards certain people. And you know what? That's valid. And you know what? That's valid. Immoral. And you know what? That's valid. Immoral. And you know what? That's valid.
Thousands of dollars. The video shows of him explaining everything, an hour-long video of everything he did. So he did a research and he still got it wrong. And he harassed and bullied someone that was innocent. So he just fucking shot himself. For real. Because that's what we're going to do. We're going to contact them. And the other thing he's not understanding is that each time he does these things, it builds on our IC3. That eventually the FBI is going to start looking into, okay, there's a lot of reports coming in on this person. He has no idea. And once you go into the FBI federal radar, yeah, But that's what's going to happen. And anytime, if we see who participated in this live and agreed with it, we're going to include your name in it. Again, every fucking damn official document that's being submitted will have everyone's name that participated in this. But at the end, we're still here. YouTube didn't take us down. The cops didn't contact us. Nobody's contacting us. Yet you're all following this idiot. But you can go ahead because it gives us an outlet to expose all of you. That's all it's doing. So thank you, Bird, for putting that out. Because now we can counter it. You see, if we contact the court system, they're going to say, why are you contacting us? And then we're going to say, well, we think. See, we don't like to say we think. We like to give proof. And you'll give it to us. So this is our way in. So we are contacting you because this person, Mr. Thayer, stated that he filed a petition for preliminary relief. Now let me explain what's going on. And then that's it. Everything comes out. Case record, everything. And we're going to CC everyone in that court. Somebody's going to read it. I mean, that's what he did. As time goes on, I hope you're noticing how we're building this case that he will never be able to do anything to anyone. Because we're hoping that all of you are listening to this, and if he ever tries to do anything to you, we are giving you ammunition. Use it. You can tell him, look, this all he does is lie and manipulate. He was investigated by the police. He was blah, blah. You can keep on and on and on with the things that we are giving you. We're giving you the tools to fight this idiot. Because that's why he can't do anything. Look at how far he's going and how much money he spent. And he's still going higher and higher. But you see, the thing that he doesn't understand, because he's just stupid like that, is the higher you go, the more likely you will be snagged. You see, you can no longer say anything. And the more you go, guess what? The less you can lie. So when you go and say, well, I think, you're destroyed. Because if you say you know and you don't have facts, you perjured yourself. You see? So it just goes on and on and on. So you're going to keep following him. And we told you every time, whoever engages with him and he does something, we're going to include your information on all official documents. That's what's going to happen. You don't care. We don't care. That's why we're doing it. I mean, that's it. Thank you, Mr. Thayer. Thank you. You gave us the in. Now, the games begin. You're all fucking idiots. That's it. Take care, everyone.
Ta-da!